Dual Sensory Loss by Hercreation, uploaded to r/shortscarystories. In my old age, I've dealt with hearing and vision loss. I'm lucky enough to have my children come and take care of me, after my dear husband Richard passed a few months ago. I can barely hear a thing I say frowning. You'll have to speak very loudly or I won't hear you at all. They care for me. My daughter mostly, but my son helps out around the house too. My daughter Gemma brings me bowls of hot soup and spoon feeds me. She's a nurse, so she gives me pills to help with the pains of growing old, the pains of losing the only love I've ever known. I always go down for a long nap right after lunch. I'm blind as a bat, I say, chuckling at my own misfortune. I haven't seen my children in years, and now I can't even see you. My son Roger installs a couple of grab bars in the bathtub. I almost fell once, getting out of the tub. Even though I'd steadied myself with a hand on the metal bar just like Roger insisted, it broke right off. I was lucky enough to collapse against the wall instead of falling all the way down. I ended up with a nasty, tender bruise all along one arm. Gemma, of course, was quick to offer more painkillers. She loudly explained that although the deep purple, almost black, bruise looked bad, it's much better than a broken hip. A fall like that could kill me at this age. Roger put in a fancy new tub lift, so I can get in and out of the bath really easy. But since I still need to be monitored from now on, Gemma sits close by and turns it on to make sure it doesn't malfunction. I can barely hear a thing I tell them, but I can still hear them talking in the kitchen after my daughter leaves me for my afternoon nap. I'm just really struggling right now, Gemma moans. Aren't you worried about your family? Roger sighs, exhausted. Yeah, I am. The wives had to take a second job just to make ends meet. I can barely hear a thing I tell them, but I can still hear Emma gently paddling over to the bedroom door and pressing it open gently. I squint my eyes shut. The pills make me drowsy, but I've pocketed every one since the first week. Since my suspicions were confirmed that Roger's heart didn't fail naturally. Since I heard them admit what they'd done with their own words. I'm blind as a bat, I tell them, but when I crack one eye open, I can see Gemma creeping closer with a pillow in her arms. I wrap my fingers around the handle of the knife I keep under my pillow and smile. Let that greedy witch try to get me too. Follow for more.